guys, I am Sutapa present again in front of you to welcome in my channel Sutapa's Biology. My today's topic is very interesting one. So it's a small chapter, but it's very interesting and very important. That's enzyme. Okay, every reactions, biochemical reactions are conducted inside our body by enzyme. So this is the most important thing. If enzyme is not present or enzyme cannot work, then the human being will not survive. Not only human being, any living organism will not survive in absence of the enzyme. So it's a very important thing. That's enzyme. It's a small chapter, not many topics are there. I am trying to complete it within 1-2 videos. ओके सो स्टार्टिंग एंजाइम आप लोगों को फिर से पूछ रहा है, आप लोग ठीक है? जरूर, ये हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप लोग ठीक है. ये पैंडेमिक के समय घर में रहो प्लीज आप लोग, और सेफली. यू आर द साइंस स्टूडेंट्स, यू शुड मेंटेन ऑल हाइजीन अबाउट द पैंडेमिक. दैट्स टू वॉश द हैंड repeatedly and using mask. You should use the double mask, one surgical mask and one normal mask. It's my suggestion to you. So starting today, my today's topic, that's enzyme. You again I am suggesting you, आप लोगों को फिर से बोल रहा है, पूरा वीडियो वॉच कीजिए, ऑब्जर्व कीजिए, then you will get all the informations. Many informations are present up to the last of the video, so you should observe the total video. Now I am starting enzyme. I think you know the term enzyme. It's a very common term and you are very familiar with this term. And it has similarity with another inorganic thing. Enzyme is the organic one. It's the organic compound, whereas it has the similarity with another inorganic thing. That's the catalyst. It's the enzyme. So in short, enzyme is also known as biocatalyst. It's a catalyst, but it's present in the biological world and it's made up of organic things. So it's the biocatalyst, the another name of the enzyme, and it has the similarity with the catalyst. That's the inorganic catalyst. Now, first the history of the enzyme. Who first observed enzyme? Who got who gave the term enzyme? Who first isolated the enzyme, etc. So about the history of the enzyme, I am telling. Number one is that Buchner, the scientist, noticed first the enzyme Enzymes in yeast. I think you know the yeast आप लोग जानते हो, ब्रेड बनाने के लिए yeast जरूरत पड़ता है. So yeast is very common thing, very popular thing, and from that yeast he first noticed or observed the enzyme zymes. Number two is that this is Buchner, and then number two, a peculiar name, that is Kuhn. In some different books it's written as Kuhn, the pronunciation, but it's the accent, not the Kuhn, it's Kuhn. Kuhn gave the term or coined the term enzyme. And number three is J.B. Sumner. He first isolated the enzyme urease. ये क्वेश्चन बहुत आता है कॉम्पिटिटिव में, जानते हैं आप, ये क्वेश्चन बहुत बार आता है कॉम्पिटिटिव में. बोर्ड में कम आता है लेकिन कॉम्पिटिटिव में ज्यादा आता है, नीट में. तो J.B. Sumner first isolated the enzyme that is urease. Urease, what's the function of urease? Urease can break the urea. So enzyme urease from जैकबिन. जैकबिन है क्या? लोबिया जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, खाते हैं लोबिया, और लोबिया is known as जैकबिन. So he first isolated the enzyme urease from the jacobin. So this is the small history, a short history about the enzyme. Now I am starting the nature of the enzyme. That's what's the basic nature of the enzymes. First thing is that it's made up of protein. All the enzymes, other than an exception I am telling later, all the properties of enzyme, we can give the heading like this: properties of enzyme. Number one, they are made up of protein. All the enzymes are made up of protein. Number one property, so seed, not written, no. Number one, all enzymes are proteinaceous. Other than some exceptions, later I am telling about that. Number two, they remain unaltered after reaction, just like the catalyst. So what's their role? They just, number three, so what's the role? They just increase or decrease the rate. They just increase or decrease the rate of reaction. Number four, all enzymatic reactions are reversible. What is reversible? That it has two directions are reversible. To and fro direction. Next, number five, they are substrate specific. Specific, that is, urease act on urea, sucrase act on sucrose, maltase act on maltose, in that way. Now number six is that they have 3D structure, tertiary structure. 3D or tertiary structure. And one active site. And one active site. All enzymes possess at least one active site. What's the function of the active site? To bind the substrate. So this is number 6. Number 7, They are temperature and pH, sensible. pH sensitive. That means in high temperature enzymes break sometime, and in very low temperature below 0 or 0 degree centigrade they remain inactive, and after 60 or 70 degree centigrade they just break or denatured. So this is about the temperature sensitiveness and pH. For action of the every enzyme they have they must have some pH. They must every time all the enzymes their specific pH to act. Like that, pepsin is a enzyme. Pepsin, you know, that's the digestive enzyme, and pepsin acts in low pH, that is an acidic condition. That is up to pH 2 pepsin can act. As pepsin is present inside the stomach, and inside the stomach there is the secretion of the HCl, hydrochloric acid. So the pH of the stomach juice, that is the in short we known as its chyme. Chyme is acidic and pepsin can act over there. And like that, trypsin is another enzyme which can act in chyle, that's in intestinal juice, and that intestinal juice is alkaline. So this is the specificity of the enzymes in different pH. So I am going to then types of enzyme, and here I am telling, I have told you all enzymes are proteinaceous, but there is an exception. What is the exception? That's the ribozyme. Ribozyme is an enzyme is made up of ribonucleic acid. Ribonucleic acid. So it's the exception of the ribozyme, which is not made up of protein, only it's made up of ribonucleic acid. And now I am starting another thing, that the types of the enzyme. Types of the enzyme is not that the classification. Classification is a different part, okay? Don't intermingle these two things, that the types of enzymes and classification of enzyme. In the next video, I shall give you concept about the classification of enzyme, and this is the types of enzyme. Types of enzyme will tell us that two types of enzymes are mostly noticed, that one is simple enzyme and another is conjugated enzyme. Simple enzyme and conjugated enzyme. Types of enzyme. Number one, simple enzyme which is made up of only protein. इसमें प्रोटीन छोड़ कर और कुछ नहीं रहता है, only protein is there. So protein is the main ingredient and it's the only one. केवल प्रोटीन से बना हुआ है. This is the simple enzyme. And number two is conjugated enzyme. Which is also known as hollow enzyme. Hollow enzyme. Hollow from whole. Hollow enzyme. It has two parts. One proteinaceous part and another non-proteinaceous part. तो simple enzyme में केवल प्रोटीन ही रहता है, और conjugated enzyme में इसमें दो पार्ट रहता है. एक है apoenzyme which is made up of only protein, that is the proteinaceous part, and another is Prosthetic group. Prosthetic group, that is the non-proteinaceous part. It's a disputed one. So in many books you will get different informations, but I think I am giving you the right one. So prosthetic group is non-proteinaceous part. It's divided into two parts again. Prosthetic group is again divided into two parts, that is coenzyme and cofactor. Cofactor and coenzyme. What is cofactor? Cofactor is the different mineral ions, metals, etc. These are known as cofactor. That is inorganic part. So cofactor is made up of inorganic ions, etc. Inorganic ions, etc. And coenzyme is the organic part. It's the organic part like vitamin. Vitamin, NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, etc. NAD plus. These are known as coenzyme, which are the organic part. So this is about the types of the enzyme, or you can say the parts of the conjugated enzyme. Now in the next video, we shall study about the classification of enzyme and mechanism of enzyme action. So that's all for this video today. Bye.